Yeah.
Won't you just come my way?
Come in.
Baby.
Hello everybody, this your girl Mo. I'm back with another video. Oh, how you guys doing? How you guys feeling? I'm back, okay? I'm back like I never left, okay? Before I start this, first off, we are going to be talking about the Queen's Gambit. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm going to put my characters that I'm talking about over here because I'm not really good with names, but I'm going to talk to you guys about how I felt after watching it, okay? The episodes and everything. I'm not about to break it down. I thought about it like, should I really go in details and break it down? I'm not going to do that. If y'all want me to, y'all can tell me in the comments. Let me know something. And yeah, I'm going to see if I can break down the episodes. But for now, that's not what I want to do. I'm just going to talk about how I feel about the overall show. So before I start, I want to say like, subscribe, below. And you know. Yes. Okay, so the Queen Gambit. First and foremost, Beth, love her as a character. Like, she's super amazing. I didn't like how she was taking those pills. I forgot what, they were the blue pills, and they were basically meant, back then they used to give it to children in group homes or like in orphanages. They used to give it to children in order to help them sleep because they were too rowdy. So she took that. She was an addict in every sense of the word. She started off being an addict very young. She was taking those pills, and then it graduated. It kind of helped her focus and pay attention, and you know, all of that. I think that's what they were giving the kids the pills for them to gain focus and pay attention. And her friend said, hey, take it to sleep. You only take it to sleep. Do not take it in the daytime. Save it, like hide it under your throat. You know the medicine trick. Hide it under your throat. Keep it and take it to sleep when you go to sleep, and it'll help you focus. So when she first came, she had an issue between her parents, her mom and her dad. Her mom was the other woman, and her father had a wife, and he was with his woman, but her mom was the other woman. Her mom had some mental issues, and her mom basically crashed the car, was going to kill them in the car because she was sad that she couldn't be with her father. And I feel like it was a mental thing, and her mom was going through a lot mentally, and she needed help raising this child. They was living in a trailer. They did not really have much support. They did not have really much help in that time frame. When her mom got in a car accident and passed, she went to the orphanage. Now, throughout the time, you see that she still remembers little memories from her mother and little things from her mother within the story. But she goes to the orphanage and she meets Mr. I believe his name is Shebley. Don't get me to lying. She meets him and he teaches her how to play chess. And that was, I think, her first good male relationship that didn't consist of anything but taught her a lot. And she found out, like, man, she's really good at chess. She is a chess mastermind at such a young age. I love this movie because, or it's not even a movie, it's a series. I love the series because of how amazing it is, her being a female character and all that she goes through. Like, she had layers to her, you know. At first she was coming off really quiet, and you know, she didn't really do too much talking and such, and she was just feeling everything out, just having experiences with these different adults and these different people in her life, you know. They talked about being in a shelter back then, how the black kids never really got adopted, especially if you were black and you were older, you never really got adopted. However, she ended up getting adopted. Her friend never ended up getting adopted, and her friend was, you know, the little troublemaker and such in school. I think my funny scene was she asked her friend, what is the B job thing? What does it mean? It wasn't the exact words, but she asked her friend, and her friend like basically told her, like, wait, what? Like, girl, you asking me all, like, it was funny. That part was funny to me. I loved how her skills kind of landed her. She went up, you know. First she was at the school. You know, she played all of the kids at once, and she was just such a brilliant mind and such a wonderful mind. She played the best chess player that they had, and she beat them, you know. She was amazing. Although she was taking those pills to help her focus, really, she was just really mentally a smart female. And it was amazing because she, like, went past all of the adversity or everything that was made to break her. She went past everything and became a success. Beyond, although her mother passed, she didn't really have much of a father figure.
Wait a minute, I forgot Mr. Shebley.
Like all of these things, she still was an amazing person, an amazing chess player. She still was talented. I think that's what I loved about her as a character. I loved her relationship with her foster mom, her stepmom. It was amazing. You know, that woman stood by her and kind of took her to the next level and level and level. I didn't like when her mom ended up got a man, because that changed her way of thinking and everything. And that man ended up leaving her like her husband did. And her husband was an a-hole. Her husband, he came back for the house, and she basically had to buy the house from him. He just was nothing. He adopted her to be his child, and he's, oh, well, I didn't mean to adopt you. She wanted that, and I just gave her what she wanted, and da-da-da. He just seemed like he just wasn't really in it for the long haul, or he really wasn't trying to really hold them down. And the way he acted, I thought the way her losing her virginity was really awkward, because it just seemed like the guy just got the job done and just basically left. And she told her mom, and her mom acted like it wasn't a big deal, like just played it off. I was like, oh, okay, I guess. And she stayed there, got drunk, and her relationship with drugs and alcohol started off very young. You know, these adults were allowing this young girl just do drugs and just do alcohol, and just, you know, so much so up to a point where I felt like it was more of a dependency issue. And when she was going through things, she went to the drugs and so forth and so forth. I love the male relationships that she got. One of the guys that she really loved, that she not loved, but she really liked him, and they kind of encountered each other for a while. I really liked that. And I liked that I think he was supposed to be her soulmate. I'll put the picture up there. I feel like he was supposed to be her soulmate, and they were supposed to be together. But anywho, she went to the chess guy, and he seemed like he only cared about chess. It was all about chess, all about chess. And I think she was fighting for a male relationship, you know, and it just wasn't happening. She really wanted that male relationship, and these guys wasn't offering her that. I think she was missing that father figure, because she had a mother figure within that woman, and she understood what, you know, having a mother really meant. But over time, she just was fighting for that male relationship, and she never had that. I didn't read the book. I really want to read the book, but I think that's what I took from it. I love how she finally made it to Russia, because she kept on fighting, she was trying. And what important point for me is that they kept on saying that what happens once if you're this amazing mind, if you're achieving all these goals at 8 and 7, what are you going to do for your whole life? You know, you have to have goals and things that you're pushing towards. If you start being successful so early, what can you push for? What is your goal? What are you're going to be up. Okay, so you're there now. Now what? Enjoy your life. Don't cut out on your life and cut out on things that you want to do just because you want to accomplish success. Don't let success be your end all be all. It's okay to want to be successful, but don't let your end all be success, because if you accomplish so much so soon, you don't give yourself time to grow and live your life, you know, because your entire life you was accomplishing all these goals. And although it's good to because your accomplishments become your children's accomplishments, and they go down and down and down, but you should focus on what you want, your goals. And so that's what I got from it. I absolutely loved her. I loved her style. Oh, her clothes. Yes. It was just so amazing. I feel like, I remember when she was drinking, one of the girls was like, you inspire me. I want to be like you. And I think it kind of made her feel like, oh, I've been out here sipping. I need to get my shit together, you know? And I liked how at the end, all of her exes kind of came together to help her accomplish the goal for Russia, like to train to be the best chess player ever. I learned from her losses. Like every time she lost, she beat herself up a lot about it. And it was just a part of her growth. But it made me feel like, man, you know, she felt like she had to pop a pill in order to be able to focus. Like, oh, I'm going to take this pill and focus. And she went back and kind of rewatched her, because every time when they played chess, they made a move, they wrote it down on a piece of paper. So she tracked all her moves and overly studied the board to try to figure out what was the problem. So I know that she loved chess. And I think what it was in the story for me that bothered me is that reporters and stuff kept on trying to get the center game, like, oh, why are you this way? Are you broken? Did anybody treat you wrong? Your mother was this, your father was this. They didn't really care about their story, her real story. They just was looking for the salaciousness in it all. And I didn't like that, you know? They was trying to make her out to be this person with all these issues and all of this, and like I didn't like it. The reporter came to her, and her stepmom had to say, yep, that's enough. Bye, little B, bye. Don't be over here harassing my daughter or whatever. And I didn't like that. It just seemed like they was just for end goal. They just wanted to somehow make her out to look like or be this bad person, and that's just not who she was. So I wasn't feeling that. But her overall, this entire story was amazing. Every episode we learned something new about her, and she just kept on going up and up. And I liked how after her stepdad left her stepmom, she don't worry about him. We gonna play chess and we gonna be good and we gonna win. She kept on giving out, oh, I'm sick to school and stuff, or I got my period. She was giving out all the excuses so they can go, but they needed to get that money. They still needed to pay bills. They still needed to make it. And I think her being so successful was a gain. I feel like it was destiny. Like she and her stepmom was meant to meet each other because they needed each other. They were support for each other and they loved on each other, you know? And I think her stepmom equally, there was some common features in there because her stepmom was looking for love as well from a man. Her stepmom was looking to feel wanted by a man, and every man she encountered, that was not the case. And the way she died was very sad, and it left Beth to be alone. You know, Beth was alone, and she didn't have, after her mom passed, did not have any more real support. Her stepmom, no real support. And I loved how this woman wasn't really her biological mom, but was her mother and really loved on her and was her companion, and I just loved that piece of it. I loved her everything. I loved everything about this. I think they should do a part 2 to this series because I'm concerned. I want to know, does Beth end up getting married? Does Beth end up which one of the guys is really the one for her after she wins Russia? And the Russia guy shook her hand, and she worked so hard to get to that point. So it was just amazing for me to, you know, watch her accomplish that. I remember one of the guys had a girlfriend or a friend. I'm gonna put all the pictures as I'm talking about them. Their pictures is gonna be back here. One of her friends had a girlfriend that came when she had to be in France. She had a tournament in France, and one of her ex friend's girlfriend was there, and they drank the night before, so she was too lit and she ended up not doing so well. And that was something she worked really, really hard for, to get to France and be able to do those things. So I think it was hard on her. But she kept on, every time she fell, kept on getting up. She fell, kept on getting up. She kept on pushing to be amazing, kept on pushing to accomplish her dreams, kept on pushing to do good. So I think I love that about her, that she was so hungry to be successful in the things in which she was doing. So overall, I love this series. I took my time, watched this series, and I just was like, I don't want to take the fun out of it for me. I want to be able to like just have fun and explain it. It's good to kind of watch the shows just for your own entertainment. Sometimes it's really stressful if you have to go and write down all the notes, because you know I got to review it here with you guys, but I'll do it because I love you guys. But it felt good to just kind of watch it and just let you guys know pretty much my little rant on how I feel about it. So hopefully you appreciate this video. Please like, subscribe below. And you know. Yes. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.